be. I'll try to do it this way. I don't know. All right, guys, we're back, and we're gonna talk about 5 sex
Might have
questions,
should have looked at the questions before we turned the phone on.
right? Well, we're gonna look and see if it's
Yeah.
something that we could do, huh? Okay, so um, well, it's wedding. We are engaged. So this is coming from the
Of course.
blackdoctor.org website. And it's 5 sex questions to ask before saying I do. Um, so, number 5, because they say that it's time that couples stop leaving their sex lives up to chance and begin taking control of one of the most influential factors within a relationship. So, what is your sexual history?
Wow. Not answering that
No.
one.
Previous sexual relationships have a major influence on present behaviors. Um, Higher number of partners, soul ties are created that carry them with energetic debris that can cause issues within a relationship unconsciously.
Wow.
Simple energy cleansing can help remedy this situation by helping each partner truly begin with a fresh start by removing emotional baggage placed within the spirit from previous sexual encounters. What do you think about that? You agree or disagree?
I agree to a certain degree, I guess.
Okay. What part you don't agree
I don't know. I guess it's just a hard topic to
with? It
talk.
does. They do say it's never comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
One, to have fear that a partner might judge you. Uh, but in agreeing to marriage and commit to loving relationship, you sign on to become truly intimate,
Well, we've done that.
revealing all things.
We've actually done that, though.
Yeah, even the sharing
We've,
parts.
we've shared our sexual history.
Absolutely. And you should too, with your partner. No, we're not sharing with
Because
you.
Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his head.
Do you guys still believe in what they call soul ties? And how do you break those soul ties? Yeah. So, number 4, how important is sex to you? Everybody does not have a high sex drive, or believe that sex is as important as another person does. So sometimes it's important that you ask the other person, are you have a low sex drive or high sex drive? Because everyone has a different one. And if the person has a low one and you have a high one, you might think that person don't care about you or want you or desire you as much as you would want them to, right? So it's important to know that that is normal, that not everyone is the same. Because I thought everybody wanted it. But, to each his own, right? So it's important that you find someone who's compatible with that. Sorry. Or if not, you're going to have to be very patient and understanding in that area.
And be patient on both parts.
Absolutely, because it could go the other way.
Because the
right?
person with the low sex drive probably would like the other person to be somewhat considerate too.
Absolutely. It might say, hey, you just wanted too much, okay? You need to calm down.
But I worked all day and I'm tired and my back hurts. And
you know what? Some people, even if they do all of that, will still get it in. But it might not be as fulfilling or as pleasurable as you would like. And then someone may, like a mother who's, just burnt out. She might have a high sex drive, but it, she just need the support to be able to be herself.
Don't touch me.
Such
Got all these kids.
a
You
weirdo.
don't help me with them at all. You just help make them.
That's true. So, question number 3. What do you like?
Oh, wow.
Right? Assuming what your partner is into is the worst way to begin a lifelong sexual relationship.
Well, they
So,
don't have not a whole lot on that one, is it?
what?
The last one the last question.
Right here.
Oh, it's got a little bit more, okay.
Yeah. So, sometimes we kind of, take in what we've done with past partners and thinking that we can do the same thing with the new partner and then they would like it. But you got to learn that new partner. You have to learn what they like and
Vice versa.
Yeah, and vice versa. So you just can't assume that that trick you learn works on your new partner. You might not like that trick.
Depends on what
Okay.
kind of trick it is.
You might not like it. Like, what was that? Don't do that again. You thinking you just doing the most, huh? You just the person.
You looking at me?
Not us. We're not doing that yet. It just know, preferably at your honeymoon, that that time is this. You spend. Actually, have a conversation before, because you can talk about it without actually doing it. But your honeymoon is the time to kind of, be on the job training, okay, and actually spend that time. Not just assuming you know what they like,
Yeah.
What,
A lot of couples have already experimented before the honeymoon, so.
yeah. Yeah, if you're doing more activities outside of the bedroom, then you probably did too much before the wedding.
Oh, wow.
Some people, they get bored on their honeymoon. They want all these activities to do. When you should be, you shouldn't have burnt yourself out. Y'all should.
No,
No, I'm trying to see if you agree. That the honeymoon is when you want to spend all the time in the room.
We can go rock climbing and sailing.
What we doing that
and
for?
Fishing.
No.
Tennis.
That's not the time.
Yeah.
The time we can rock climb, okay?
Next question.
Okay. What are your views on sexuality? So, this is an interesting one. Religious upbringing, parental guidance, and personal experiences all affect how a person views it. I've heard that there are, women that have been conditioned that, sex is a bad thing. So when
They're not supposed to enjoy it, they're just supposed to please the partner.
Or you just do that missionary and hurry up and get it over with. You're just never supposed to have an orgasm or anything like that.
What?
So, yeah, what's that, right? And then, you have a husband that may or may not be experienced and they're struggling. Because they're trying to please you and you don't even know what you like or even believe that you should enjoy
it,
this,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You don't know your body, you don't know what feels good, what don't feel good. Spend that time with yourself. I'm not talking about masturbation. I am just talking about educating yourself about what you like and what you don't like. What do you think?
Yeah. I think it's important.
Yeah. And many come from backgrounds where sex has been demonized. And so a lot of relationships have trouble because there's a lot of repression So maybe you might have to see a therapist, right? Right. So our last question is, what are your sexual must-haves?
Oh my goodness.
That old saying, a man has needs. When sex seems to be less than what he desires, but this same rules applies to women as well. Each person within a relationship has sexual needs that require fulfillment in order to be completely balanced. Have a conversation with your partner about what he or she feels sexual needs is. Okay, beware, don't have any kids listening. But is oral sex a requirement? Is sex 4 times a week a necessity? Is extended foreplay something you need to become fully aroused? Lay out your sexual needs so your partner isn't mistaken about what you desire from your sex life together. Do you think these things are necessary, babe?
I think it kind of overlaps with the other one about assuming and prior sex partners are thinking that because something worked with another partner that I think it's really important that
And it also overlays if you don't know yourself, you don't, you
you don't
know what you like,
you
what
don't
you
know
don't like.
what you don't like.
You haven't done any kind of education because a lot of times we going into marriages just hoping it works out.
Yeah.
Our love will make it through. No, it's actual work. Something you gotta prepare for and prepare for, um, so that it's successful. Right? You just don't want to go in there just you know half half in it. Because there's a lot of sexless marriages out there, um, that leads to separation and divorce because people aren't trusting their partner with their sexuality and being able to communicate before you walk down the aisle is healthy and beneficial. You agree, man?
Totally.
Totally. Well, tell us what you think down in the comments below. And let us know what you would like me and Ralph to talk about next. All right. Bye.